Let's continue playing Battlefleet Gothic Armada 2. When we last left off, we have to eradicate the Plague of Nurgle, which is currently taking place in the Bellis Corona system. We have an invasion arriving in the Agricola system in 2 turns, and our first foray into Bellis Corona has not gone well and has illustrated that we should not have 2 Space Marine fleets in the same place, because while they're good, boarding actions are awesome, they just do not have the actual power to help us out at this point in the game. So what we'll do is we'll move one of them back down, and we'll have Spire and whoever else I send up. Probably not another Space Marine fleet, because they're also down 1 commander at this point. Which we can't really afford to fix. So yeah, we'll work that out. Actually, it might be an idea to just move you back and replace you with one of these 2. Probably... yeah, thank you. Probably that one. We'll have the Space Marine fleet move down there in a couple of turns and be able to deal with that. So, well, actually, thinking about this, we'll be able to do that in a couple of turns. Should do. Assume I've not messed this up, because this is it would happen. I suppose I could put mines up and delay it by a turn. Bit of a waste of points, but we could.
Lord High Admiral Spire.
A pleasure to hear your voice as ever, Inquisitor. How may I serve the Imperium?
One of my agents has been contacted by a Necron turncoat. This
also
individual claims knowledge of dire happenings in the Resnor system.
A Necron traitor? I've never heard of such a thing.
They are rare, but known to those of us who make study of such things. But is he trustworthy? We will only find that out through investigation.
Understood, Inquisitor. I'll dispatch scouts at once. Better still, I'll lead the mission personally.
Okay, scouting party. So with the with Spire, we need to go into the Resnor system, which I'm noticing we have orcs, and actually there's a high level of threat going on in this system. And yep, we have some orc ships to worry about going forward. So I think the plan is going to be to leave these guys to it. That might make this awkward to conquer in the future, but we have our own concerns right now. First off, let's dump some minefields. So that does buy us an extra turn. Only reason we want the extra turn is so we can throw the Space Marine fleet in for support as well, and have this fleet assisting with our attack on Bellis Corona. Speaking of Bellis Corona, let's move... You're in the greatest need, so we'll move you out first. Move you down, and let's pick up a couple of cruisers for you. Strike 1s are the best, so we'll have that, and we can afford probably to have a second. So we'll have a couple of strike cruisers alongside the Vanguard 1. And obviously we'll have to make one of these the command vessel, so there we go. Right, so the White Scars fleet is now up and running. Question is, do I want to just go and try and attack them now? It's probably a reasonable idea to. The other thing to note is, because we've got 2 story missions, I think we can do either of them to reduce this the urgency gauge. So we'll want to probably clear out this system as much as possible, maybe even clear it out entirely before we go and deal with the Necron fleet. The downside of this is that new system has a lot higher scores in terms of urgency reduction. So maybe it's a little more critical that we try and deal with that first over this, which is admittingly quite a low score on all of them. Well, let's see what we can do. So let's move in the Aegonist fleet. Let's move in the Spire fleet. And we can't buy any new ships right in this point, can we? I suppose we can send you back and get another light cruiser. I'm fairly certain we can only build vanguards here. So we've got a Vanguard 1. Build another Vanguard 1, I guess. And then you can head back and assist us with this invasion. So we should definitely have the fleet power to be able to take this out. So let's have a go. High security information detected on the enemy flagships. Easy to cut off intel. Okay, so battle plans available. Let's just check the deployment order, see what we're losing out on. We seem to be just losing out on the Space Marine fleet, which, given their damage, is probably okay for us anyway. We'll have a new Vanguard 1, I guess, and that'll do. Okay, so this is another victory point mission, and thankfully all 4 of them seem to be located here, so we're just going to work our way up then. A little closer. Ready, move.
Scans reveal extensive communications array aboard enemy ship. Recommend we launch boarding actions to recover battle plans.
Engaging engines.
Oh, and they have sent some fighters down. So let's remove that. Throw up some interceptors, and
We wait your command.
we're definitely going to grab that by the time we get there, so let's move on.
Coordinates acknowledged.
You have seized a strategic area. The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Ship ready.
Okay, so we are going to engage here. Let's get a Nova Cannon Blast ready.
Aye, Admiral.
You lot probably need to start catching up here, so full burn. Radiation waves. Oh dear.
Your orders? Understood.
Grab this point, and we're going to about to see what happens.
I am listening. Standard speed engaged.
Engaging target.
Throw out some annihilators. Oh wow, we got a bunch of stuff happening here. Alright, call to arms.
We serve.
Let's move on.
Enemy sighted. Ship ready.
Alright, mutiny has happened. Let's throw a stasis bomb down as well, and there go the radar.
Your orders?
Move as close as possible.
Efficiency.
You have seized a strategic area.
Right, so we have 2.
Aye, Admiral.
Important thing is we don't know where the radar's showing at this point, but we have control. Let's fire.
Targeting enemy vessel. We wait your command.
High speed turn. No. Can we not do high speed turns right now?
Ship ready.
Oh no, I burned your engines out, that's why.
Engaging drive.
Well, the good news is we're about 4 seconds away from another Nova Blast, and we do have missiles available, just on the wrong side.
Setting course.
State your order.
1 second.
Enemy sighted.
Between all that should
The
be
enemy
quite
has
easily
seized a
done here.
strategic area.
Changing course.
Well, I think we are going to go for a melter torpedo run here.
Enemy sighted.
Fire those off.
Underway. Impossible, Admiral.
Right, cancel the call to arms.
We stand ready.
You'll absolutely need to keep taking out this, but I'm
Target
kind of doing my own
locked in.
thing over here with my flagship, which is not advisable. Still, we've done it.
Acknowledged.
Full speed ahead, brace.
For impact.
Let's go for ramming speed.
Course engaged. Impossible, Admiral.
Full on boarding, thank you. And
Aye,
then
Admiral.
quick turn. We do want the boarding here because this is, of course, where our things are for it.
Machine spirit appeased.
Let's also...
Energize
see if we can do a quick turn, accelerate, and do some electrostatic action here.
Our borders have caused internal damage.
Yeah, we have that. Full turn.
Execute high energy
Not
turn.
allowing them to have that. Full repair, please.
Boarding teams have crippled the enemy. Reporting successful boarding action.
Oh, we lost a few, but we're still doing okay here.
Acquiring new vector. Impossible, Admiral.
No, can't quite do it. But still, that'll do. That's gone quite nicely, actually.
Your orders? For the Emperor.
What can we do here? Knock a couple of these out, I think.
Ship ready. Engaging engines.
Missiles away.
Enemy sighted. Underway.
Going for additional ramming attacks here.
Changing course. Heading acknowledged. Enemy sighted.
You have accumulated 25% of strategic points.
I have a feeling that was something I didn't want to... Yeah. Let's ensure that's happening. Meanwhile... Oh, you are just standing there.
Acknowledged. We wait your
Oh, and they got the
command.
thing back. God damn it.
Enemy sighted. Aye, Admiral.
I'm surprised at the number of
Enemy
ships we're having to
sighted.
worry about here, but we're at least getting some of the cruisers out of the way now, so...
Enemy sighted. Enemy sighted.
Cybernetic orb is fine.
Cruising speed set.
Throw out some melter torpedoes right there.
Your
Meanwhile,
orders?
you lot need to really group up again here, because I don't know what you're doing up there, but that's not
Execute
really
high
advisable
energy
for us.
turn. We wait your command. Your orders?
Prepare that. Do a quick turn.
Enhance rotational drift.
And let's drop a Nova cannon down, I think.
Aye, Admiral. Enemy sighted.
We are ready to serve.
Burn retros.
I really should not be fighting on two fronts at once, but
Initiate
quick
emergency
repairs. We're still bracing for impact here. Let's keep the ram strategy going
Maximum burn.
with our flagship.
Understood. Setting course. Understood. Acquiring new vector. Burn retros.
Okay, you need to probably get out of there. We need to probably get some assistance off. Also, the map is not allowing me to move over here. Thank you very much. We have a
We
mutinous
serve.
crew. We are going to mutiny. Actually, we've got a rally. No, there we go.
Our vessel screams.
Ship ready.
Cybernetic orb, stasis bomb.
We serve. Heading acknowledged. Changing course. Enemy sighted.
All right, you need to escape through there, I think. Go for
Damage teams,
repairs.
begin
Go
repairs
for void
now.
shields. Because that is a flagship that's in trouble.
We wait your command.
While we got the pause on and
Aye,
while
Admiral.
things are happening. Let's do a quick turn.
Energize vectored thrust.
The enemy is seizing one of your strategic areas.
Along like that. Yeah, I don't know where anything is at this point. I know, it's still there.
Aye, Admiral. Your orders?
Alright, so that's been destroyed. We're going to throw in some troops there.
Assault crews report success.
Might as well go off and see if we can grab that point.
We wait your
Meanwhile, I
command.
think we're going to have you do a disengagement here.
You have seized a strategic area.
Point recaptured. If they can disengage, it'll be useful for us because we don't want to lose a flagship.
Ship ready.
Enemy sighted!
Alright, so they did get out.
Aye, Admiral.
Potentially lost the point, but we can go re-grab this and that should help us out. So let's speed up time a little bit here.
Underway.
We know they're going to counter-attack in a moment, so...
We serve. Execute high energy
A
turn.
lot of power coming at us here. Alright. Missile burn.
Enemy sighted.
Receiving your order.
Flip.
Enhance rotational drift.
You have accumulated 50%
Nova
of
cannon.
strategic points.
Come on, move into position, thank you. See what we can take out with
Ship
that.
ready.
Meanwhile, if
You
you've got
have
them...
seized a
Nope.
strategic area. The enemy is seizing one of your strategic areas.
Impossible, Admiral.
Got rid of one of the escorts here. We can drop another stasis bomb here as well. Hope to slow them down.
We wait your command. Engaging.
The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Yeah, overall not too upset with how this has gone. We've obviously had to retreat one ship, but... what's in the way of our missiles here?
We serve.
Not very much. Those are obviously boarding ones, but we might as well throw those out. See what we can get.
Aye, Admiral. Target locked in. Impossible, Admiral. We serve.
So well ahead on points at this stage. It's just now a case of getting the rest of the battle down. Oh, and we've got another Nova Blast available. Where's our Nova ship? Please turn.
We wait your command.
Can't while the shields are up. Let's do some repairs.
Calm the machine spirits.
Targeting enemy vessel.
Get some strikes off on our own off.
Your orders.
And just speed up time while we
Engaging target.
finish the engagement here. Get a few more
Enemy ship crippled by the lightning strike.
things off. Get some boarding torpedoes off.
Sibling vessel at malfunction.
Well, we lost a light cruiser. We can
Coordinates
live with the
acknowledged.
light cruiser being lost.
Machine spirit appeased.
This has not been as simple a mission as it perhaps should have been from the scores, but
Acquiring new vector.
should do cover all of that off.
Ship ready.
Head into here just so we can grab the points. That should lead quite good on that. Lots of more fire damage coming in. There we go. That's a destroyed ship.
Ship
We lost,
ready.
we lost another Endeavour.
Imperial ship destroyed.
Well, we got the points. We got the points to do some repairs at least, and there we go. That was the last one. So system secured. Couple of light cruisers at the cost. Potentially a flagship as well, depending on how the escape went. I say potentially on how the escape went. Okay, suffered a random critical damage going out of there, which is unfortunate. That was the indefatigable troubleshooter as well that retreated. That'll show me. Still, system is now ours. And we have in reasonable shape to take on the other two forces here. Chaos Fleet Okay, so we need to put a fleet back on there to reduce the chaos threat, but we're going to be basically dealing with these two systems in a couple of turns anyway, so that's not the end of the world for us by any means. Agrippina, we still got a turn to worry about that, and we could always just bring this down if we absolutely needed to. And in fact, that's probably a better way to do this. We'll be the Space Marine fleet guarding this to prevent pirates from showing up, and then we'll have the proper fleet going down there and doing with that. Okay, that seems good. That seems good to me. Since I don't think I've got anything else I want to do right this second, except for possibly see about this. So we've got an Agri-World, we got Mechanicus Enclave, another listening post, so we can get listening things a bit faster now. We do have a major shipyard here, so that's going to give us plenty of repairs and additional resources. So plenty of stuff to upgrade in that system, but nothing we need to do right this second. Got to keep an eye on that system because that's where we're going to have some problems come in. Okay, so back to Agrippina. Let's get the Space Marines moved up to there. Let's move the Dillany flagship down. Let's see if there's any upgrades. We can actually buy a couple of free things in Cadia, which I'm sure I've resolved a few times, but obviously it's just level 3s I've not picked up. Yeah, might as well pick these up now. Death World, and where's the last one? That's just going to be a minor benefit. Yes, Penal World upgrade. Okay, so we've got plenty of troop regeneration in the system going on now. We have one upgrade in Nemesis Tessera, which I think is not the Obsidian Depths, actually. Oh, this is the other Penal World. And yeah, again, they want a Chaos Fleet stationed there to prevent Chaos threat. Can't afford that right this second. Okay. So you're still going through mass repairs at this stage. Let's see what we can do new ship-wise. So in theory we can build a new cruiser, but it's not really worth doing that just yet. We can upgrade this, and in fact, what we'll probably end up doing is just putting you on there, lower the Chaos threat, get a upgrade on the Agri-World, make things a bit cheaper for us, which I should really have done before everything else, but oh well. Yeah, so we'll wait another turn, because we've got plenty of time to deal with that story mission. The problem, as I've said, is what's going to happen. Well, not necessarily here, but what could potentially happen in the new system we haven't been to yet. Okay. So it's another taken hold, and are there only 3? Oh no, I forgot we have gun type forms. This means we actually take 2 of them automatically. We are up in points before we begin. So what we are going to do is we're going to rush for point 3.
Course engaged. Aye, Admiral.
We of course do have Nova Cannon blasts. We will be firing those off once things get into range.
You have seized a strategic area. You have seized a strategic area. The enemy has seized a strategic area.
Okay, let's get in.
Enemy sighted!
Your orders?
Set auto engagement up and let's go take this out. Let's also put a Platinum Bomb down there since they're just happily sitting at the moment.
Enemy sighted!
Okay, that's the ship we want to take out. Shouldn't be a problem.
Enemy
Let's put down a Rad Tempest. Bunch of boarding actions.
Possible, Admiral. We serve.
So boarding actions taken.
Execute
High energy turn. Let's go and take these ships out then.
Lightning strike successful.
Execute high energy turn.
Fires and missiles.
Enemy ship crippled by the lightning strike. Lightning strike successful.
Good amount of damage. I think we might be going for ramming tactics now.
Acquiring new vector.
You have seized a strategic area.
Setting course. Execute high energy turn. Cruising speed set.
Well, not a stupid amount of damage being done, but you know, we got that done. Got our flagship with the things. They're trying to retake the point, interestingly. Not sure we care too much about that. We do want to try, obviously, make sure we've still got the bonuses going on from our thing here. Let's flip round.
Energize vector thrust.
Flip you round as well, so we might as well get some missiles off while we're at it. Couple of missiles and go for that.
Your orders?
Yeah, take this out, see what happens.
Engaging target.
Save the plasma bomb. Let's see what they're doing over here. They are actually taking out our guns, which is annoying. But we can save the other two guns. As long as we have one, we'll still get all the benefit of them for future missions.
Engaging.
I think I might as well go for a ram here.
The Omnisire. Engage engine red lines.
Bulkheads failing.
Okay, moving on. Let's go and help out our weapon platform friends over on this side.
We lost a defense platform.
I think we're okay with that in balance.
We wait your command.
Right, you three at the back can go
Engage
high speed.
ancient red lines.
Oh, one of them's had a damaged engine
State your
because I was an
order.
idiot.
Ship ready.
Right, 4 seconds from another
Setting course.
plasma from another Nova cannon. We'll wait until they actually get into. I suppose we can see where they are.
Targeting enemy vessel.
Oh, they'll try and avoid. They'll fail.
Aye, Admiral.
Right, speed up time. We know we don't have too much else to worry about with this at this stage.
Ship ready.
Let's not fire a barrage of missiles, as fun
Ship
as that
ready.
could be. At least not until we're out of the way of the weapon platform. Alright, fire missiles.
Your orders?
They'll move out of the way almost certainly before he gets there, but, you know, we've at least given it an attempt. No, they cleared those
Taking
ones out.
heavy damage. Cruising speed set.
Right, so they have
Engaging
taken out our
target.
weapon platforms. It's a
You
little
have
annoying, but we have another
accumulated
Nova Cannon
50%
Blast.
of
Let's
strategic points.
throw that up.
We serve. For the Emperor.
Aye, Admiral.
Lost some more collateral troops in that blast.
We
Good.
serve.
We're at Tempest, let's just take that out. Or at least annoy
Your
it.
orders?
It's good damage over time, actually. It's really good.
Acquiring new vector.
Oh, I need one more high energy turn here,
Execute high
because I want
energy
to
turn.
just put those in the way.
We wait your
Alright,
command.
now get back to auto engagement. Yep, that
We
could not
serve.
stand the storms. There is so much fire on that vessel.
Targeting
The
enemy
morale is basically out. They're on the edge of the map, so when they do flee, they'll just leave.
Initiate emergency repairs.
You should also change your order to reload.
vessel. Ship ready.
And we're a few seconds. Yeah, there we go. Mutiny. It's going to leave. Done. Okay, promotion for the Shield of the Maritime Fleet. We got the data recovery in, so we gained 3 new battle plans. And overall, that went extremely well. They did obviously have a ship survive that, but it's not really relevant to the rest of the battle, so that's fine. We have the Necrons invading Malin's Reach in 3 turns. And Chaos about Battlefleet. Okay, this is why we shouldn't be doing things here, because this is what they're doing with all their points, just making them tough. Although they are fighting each other. This is kind of what I was hoping a little bit, so maybe we'll manage to deal with that. Maybe, but we'll see. Alright. Next time then, we have fleets repairing. We potentially have some upgrades that we can put in. In fact, let's upgrade that to major shipyard. Let's get that mining world online. Let's upgrade the agri world, which has a Tyrannid remnant, worryingly. And let's just see what other upgrades we can get in. We've got 1 in the Agrippina we can upgrade somewhere. There we are. All 4. Okay. So yeah, we have to reposition for Malin's Reach, which is a little annoying really, but we'll do that. We'll also probably put down some guns in the same sort of vein. We know that we will eventually have taken hold style missions, so that just secures those. And we're positioned in such a way that we can do things. I'm gonna leave it here. Next time we will hopefully start clearing out the Bellis Corona missions. We can bring in our new space. We can bring in the Space Marine fleet to go and help us out with that. See if we can actually get them upgraded and see how useful they are in conjunction with what we've got. Deal with that, get the Hive World and the points online, then see if we can actually go and grab this. We have 12 battle plans at the moment, so we can unlock everything we can see right now, but we might use those for other things going forward. We shall definitely have to see. So, until next time, folks.